You're a hard man to get in contact with these days, Cairo.
Prince?
Cairo. Come, lean with me over here.
You know, when I multitask, eating and this is very difficult.
Take your time, man. Take your time.
Talk to me.
I got a few things I want to talk to you about.
Yeah, there's a lot we gotta talk about.
There is. Listen. This is how this conversation is gonna go, all right? We're gonna talk about the business that we already had first, and then we'll talk about everything else after, all right? Sound good?
Listening.
All right. So I put my order in. You said that we had to renegotiate some numbers. I've been waiting to hear back. There's no money moves out here besides selling drugs these days. So, what we talking?
Should be 800 per.
800 per?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And that's for 5 mil?
Yes. I can get that done.
So that's not done yet. I still have to wait.
I'll get it done for you quick.
Okay. So 600 per was just
on the number.
Say again?
How to get an agreement on the number of how much I was going to sell to you for.
Okay. How did that conversation go?
I'm wary. I'm a little wary. I don't know. Streets are saying a lot, man. Streets are saying a lot. I don't know. I don't know what's true and what's not. Okay. And then I hear you selling guns. So I guess you're a busy guy.
I've always been, man. You know, a god moves at his own pace, you know.
So talk to me.
I do sell guns. You're right. Are you interested in any? I mean,
yes, I am.
Okay. What are you interested in?
About?
Just, just happened upon it. Saw an opportunity, took advantage of it. You know, the usual.
Be careful. That Lin guy.
Yeah.
Be very careful with him.
I know who I'm dealing with. And I know the terms of our situation.
You sign your life away?
The details of that don't matter. What matters is that I'm the one who sells the guns solely now.
Not him.
Not him. Not at all. Only me.
Why would he do that?
It's not your concern.
It is. It is my concern. You want my product, right? Make it my concern. I'm curious. We're friends, right?
You're right about one of those things.
So why? It won't leave us. How about that?
Listen. I'm a very resourceful guy, you know what I'm saying? You know that. And I can add and create value where there is none. And that's how our situation came about. I'm doing something for him in exchange for something else.
So you sold your...
Listen, Cairo, you can think whatever you want, all right? The fact of the matter is I have G19s and G40s for sale.
Did you sell your soul? You were a god, right?
I'm a god, correct.
Did you sell your soul?
Can't sell that which you control, man.
Okay. I respect it. How would you sell me the G19s for?
Street price for G19s are 2 mil, G40s are 3 mil.
It's expensive.
Very. You know, the market has gone up. Inflation is happening and things are getting more and more expensive every day.
I heard another thing.
Mm-hmm.
You looked at me yesterday and told me you're not SG.
I did.
Right?
Yep.
And the streets are saying you're SG.
Let's get to that towards the end. Let's talk business first.
Listen, my mind goes a lot of places.
I can tell.
You know how that works.
I can tell.
I'm a very curious human being.
I see. This seems more like an interrogation than a business deal right now.
I mean, I'm down to do long-term business with you. I gotta know who I'm doing business with.
I got you. No, that's fair, and we'll get to that. You can take my word. Let's talk about the guns first. How many do you need?
Price?
What can you offer? in exchange.
I see where this is going. Good deals for guns, good deals for drugs.
I don't know if I'm interested in drugs anymore.
So what are you interested in?
What do you have access to?
I have access to a lot of things.
Right, anything I'd be interested in?
It's just arms. It's just really just arms reach. Maybe. I don't know what you're interested in. I don't know. To be honest, I don't really. You're a very confusing human being.
I prefer to stay low key.
So tell me what your interests are, and I can see if we can make a deal. Just spit it out.
I'm interested in protection.
Okay, explain.
Well, you work for a man who has the best protection in the city. Do you not?
Hey, military.
Exactly. Armed with military-grade weapons, right?
Can't beat us, join us.
I'm interested in that.
Say more.
What kind of a deal can I get on your armory in exchange for mine?
As far as the guns goes, or any military-grade
Weapon.
things, weapons, I'm gonna have to speak to somebody for that. I can't make those decisions myself.
Okay. You can only speak
As far
on
as the
behalf of
drugs
the coke.
But if you have a message you want to pass along and an offer, I can easily have that sorted for you.
I usually like to deal in person.
You're not gonna get them in person.
Okay.
This is all you got.
Fair enough.
I'm just being honest with you. If you want to take that chance, go take that chance. But
Okay.
what are we talking? Just you look at me as your friend here. What are we talking?
I mean, equal exchange is what I'm thinking. Equal exchange weapons for weapons, or similar discount for on both ends.
I want you to elaborate a little more on the joining part. What did you mean by that?
I don't know. You must have misunderstood me. I want the weapons that you have. That's it.
For SG, right?
For myself.
You sure?
Positive.
You know, let me put this pizza down real quick. I want you to look at me.
Looking at you.
Look at me and tell me you're not SG.
I'm not SG.
So why is everyone so convinced that you are?
You seem so interested in this. Why?
I am. Well, there was once upon a time me and you were in the same house together.
Correct.
At that house was Stain Gang. And we both said we were going to think about it.
Right.
You saw me walk out. I never saw you walk out. Okay? Then, when I have a meeting yesterday and tell everybody, I'm not sure where you really stand, the people around me are so certain that you're with them.
Yeah.
Now, I can't prove that. It's essentially your word versus theirs.
Right.
But the people telling me have a very strong word. So my thing is, I hate SG. And you know why. And you know why. And you know how deep it gets. This is family. This is not just gang shit. This is family shit.
I get it. They did you
So
wrong.
the last thing I want to do is help you, who then helps my enemy. Our enemy. So why should I work with somebody who potentially can harm what I'm doing and what we're doing? Now, I really want you to think about this before you respond, because what you're about to tell me can really determine how I feel about the situation.
Okay. Okay. Well, first and foremost, I want you to listen to this aside from what I'm about to say. Watch your tone when you're speaking to a god. You understand? That's number one. Number 2, join me on this bench right here. I'll tell you the whole story.
Do you mind raising your voice too?
Can you hear me?
Raise it as loud as you can.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. So
tell me all about it, man.
I want to use your words to explain what I'm about to say. Because you're not wrong. Why would you want to help potentially a friend of your enemy, right?
Correct.
You have no way of proving that I'm not with them, right?
Correct.
Let me clear some things up first before I tell you what I need to tell you. Number 1, a lot of the confusion is coming from the rest of my family, my brothers, my little brother and my middle brother, Arthur and Kay. They also share my last name. So that, I think, adds to some of the confusion that people are having. They are in Stain Gang. They left my family to go join them in that same room when we were all talking and we all got offered.
Mm-hmm. So why not help your family?
Well, they left our family to go somewhere else. I had people I had to take care of.
But you told me yesterday you have no problems with Stain Gang.
I don't. I'm not telling you that I do. I'm telling you that was their decision. They decided to leave the family that we already had, the people that we committed ourselves to join something else. Does that make sense so far?
Not convinced.
It's fine. Fact of the matter is that it's true. But back to your original point. Why help someone who's potentially a friend of my enemy? That's your main concern, right?
Why help the enemies?
Hold on. People keep calling me. That's your main concern. With me, at least, right?
I mean, the thing is, you offer a lot. You offer a lot.
You just said that, though.
But I want to make sure. Yeah, I mean, I want to make sure. Yeah,
I just want to make sure I understand exactly what your concern is. Right?
Would you have a problem taking a truth serum?
A god like me doesn't succumb to such things.
How come?
There's just no need.
So you can't take a truth serum? If you can take a truth serum, I can do business.
Not that I can. Listen. Not that I can't take a truth serum. Just there's no need. Let me finish what I'm saying.
Sure. Go ahead.
Your biggest concern.
You were God. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's good. It's fine. People tend to, but. Oh, shit. Your biggest concern is not potentially helping a friend of your enemy. Have you ever taken the time to think about the inverse possibility?
Continue.
I mean, think
what
about it this way.
What possibility could there other be, though?
Think about it this way. My brothers are in SG.
Correct.
A family that could pose potential future threat to you. Can we both agree on that?
If they had their hands on the correct resources, they could be a problem.
Right, but you and I both know these are some crafty guys, right? Some very capable guys.
They're slimy.
They're slimy.
Very slimy people.
Right. So it's a concern. You can't tell me that it's not. It's definitely a concern.
In some ways it's a concern, in some ways it's not a concern. In the ways of, do I want to run into them at all in the streets? No, I do not want to run into them.
Mm-hmm.
Am I worried that M40 is going to fall off the face of the earth and lose what they have because of them? I'm not worried, and I know Rico's not as well.
That's fine. Well, what if I had a solution that could potentially calm those worries even more?
1 second.
Take your time.
You were saying?
What if I had a solution that could calm those worries even more?
I'm listening.
You said you wanted something different this time, right?
Correct.
I'm offering different. What if you knew of every move, of every decision, every waking update of what SG was up to. That way you could monitor the threat. And if it ever got to a point for a concern, you would know before it ever was.
And I'm going to tell you why I'm a decline.
No worries.
A lion does not concern himself with the opinions of sheeps.
Right.
I look at Stain Gang as sheeps. M40 doesn't need to know what Stain Gang is doing. M40 doesn't need to be concerned about whatever they're doing. As far as I'm concerned, I know for a fact Stain Gang is broke. I don't give a fuck what they're doing. I'm gonna find out regardless what they're gonna be doing to make their money. So at the end of the day, I don't care what Stain Gang is doing. Now I care about them getting a lot of resources handed to them. But I'm not waking up every single day thinking, oh, what's Stain Gang doing today?
I thought you were a smarter man than this, Cairo. I'll be honest.
And how come?
Well, what if I told you that Stain Gang already had the resources that they needed?
So then why are we here?
Well, you wouldn't be able to confirm that without me.
And here's my question. How do you know so much about Stain Gang if you're not working with them?
Like I said, I have family that's in there. You asked me earlier.
But you said your family left you, and you almost feel like a type of way.
Those were never my words, Mr. Cairo. Don't put words in my mouth. I said my family left mine.
You insinuated. You insinuated.
If you took it that way, then you misread the situation. They left. I didn't say I had a problem with it. I didn't say that me and my family don't get along. What I'm saying is that there are members of my blood-related family in SG. People that can be leveraged. Of course, it comes at a price, right?
Right.
What I'm offering is a simple business opportunity. Nothing financial, nothing material. Just in the spirit of doing things differently, like we said.
Information.
Right.
And you want nothing in return.
Just a helpful hand of consideration in the future.
So you're gonna tell me everything there is to know about Stain Gang, and in return, you want my trust.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you how this is gonna go.
Okay. Listening.
Because I know what we can offer. We can offer a lot.
Oh, shit.
I'm aware.
And a man like you, I know you have a lot of money sitting in your bank account. Because I know, Mr. Prosy, you were running the car scene very well. Racing, boosting. I know you saved up a lot of money.
Let me interrupt you really quick. I just want you to know that my value doesn't lie in the money. I can have $0 in my bank account. I am the value. You understand, Mr. Cairo? I can be put into any situation. And no matter what, at the end, I'll be victorious. Because God has his favorites. And unfortunately for most people, I'm one of them.
So you're the chosen one is what you're saying.
I'm the one who chooses.
Alright, and if you're such a god, you're gonna do me a favor in good faith and want me to gain your trust.
Okay.
You're gonna take a truth serum.
Can't do it.
I need you to take a truth serum.
It's like saying, trust me, but I don't trust you.
So you're not SGK, huh?
I want to see myself win. If that means that SG has to burn,
Here we go again.
then so be it.
And clarify yourself. I want be a little more detailed. Who's
Okay.
yourself? Just you?
Me and my people. GSM.
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 I actually want to. You know what? Do me a favor. When I see them tomorrow, I want to meet all of them.
Okay, you can do that. You have to understand that when you meet them, you can't reveal their identity to anybody else. It's part of the value that they bring.
Tell me about the tweet. It was a tweet. You know exactly what tweet I'm talking about.
I do.
What was that?
I mean, if you want to recollect as best as you can, you'll be able to see that that was my brother Kay asking for my other brother Arthur's help. Had nothing to do with me. Wasn't asking for me. Go ahead back into your memories and take a look, and you'll see. It's all there. If you think long enough about it, you'll see it.
All right. I'll call you in a little bit. We'll see what we can do.
Do me a favor, though, Carol.
Go ahead.
Keep this conversation between us. Because things can change very quickly. I don't trust anybody in M40. Only you.
And why do you only trust me?
Because I've seen you down, and I've seen you climb your way back up. Not many people can do that. And you have my respect. Even though you're a mortal, just like the rest of them. You're a mortal that I can respect.
All right.
So keep it between us.
Can do that.
And then this can turn into something more in the future. And I think you know what more I'm talking about.
If I handed a gun in your hand right now, what are you doing with it?
If you put a gun in my hand right now?
Right now. Gun in your hand.
I'll hold the gun in my hand. I don't know what you mean.
Now, I asked you to go kill Pablo for me. I asked you to go kill my cousin, Richie. I asked you to go kill my cousin, Dede. I asked you to go kill my cousin, Jo. You gonna go kill them for me? In the good faith of starting business?
Don't mistake this relationship for me working for you or me being your personal hitman. You understand?
Well, no, it wouldn't be that. It would just be, I want to gain your trust. I need your trust.
If I was to do that, it would ruin everything that we're trying to build. You understand? It would rush things. We like to take our time, don't we, Cairo?
Of course we do. It's the best things in life are the things you work the hardest for.
Yeah. Patience is a virtue, they say, right?
Of course.
So why rush?
There's no gratification when it's so quick.
Why rush into the end? Doesn't this conversation kind of get you a little excited?
No, not really.
No?
Not really. I don't got a boner.
I didn't mean that kind of excited.
Well, when I'm excited, even when there's no girl, I get a boner.
Okay.
Maybe I'm gay.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe, man. That's something you're gonna have to figure out on your own.
Yeah.
Maybe was that like a dude that you were talking to earlier over there?
No, that was just my girlfriend. Yeah, I might break up with her.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well.
All right. Well.
Think about it.
Get your. Yeah, no, I'm gonna think about it. Let's get this drug order for you for now. Not even interested in the drugs no more?
800 doesn't work for me.
Oh, 800 doesn't work for you?
Doesn't. See, I personally have done nothing to you, Cairo. Neither have I done anything to M40.
You haven't done anything to me. It's just
it seems like I'm being punished because of what you think.
Your name is linked to something that
you hate.
I don't like.
I offered you a solution. Did I not?
And I offered you a solution, and you're not taking my solution.
No, your solution is me bending over and being your bitch. That's not gonna happen. No.
You said you're a god and you can't do it, and to me, you know, I almost feel like I'd feel extremely comfortable after that serum. But
of course you would, right? Because it gives you all the answers that you're wanting in your head. Is that right?
It would. It would answer a lot of questions.
It would, but it wouldn't build trust. It would just build compliance. Don't you agree? Who the fuck?
It's my lovely girlfriend. What the fuck are you wearing?
What do you mean? Business casual. Duh. Alright, so what we talking about?
You mind if we finish our conversation real quick?
What do you mean? Of course you can finish your conversation.
You're fucking embarrassing me.
How am I embarrassing you?
Because there's a fucking man. We're talking business. You fucking come over here looking like a fucking. What the fuck you look? What the fuck is this?
Are you kidding me? You're still talking about how I look?
You look fucking insane. Just give me a second. I'm talking business. You look fucking stupid.
You look fucking stupid. Put on a fucking shirt.
Alright,
You know what? You know what? Fuck you.
It's okay, like, I'm gonna cry. This fucking bitch. Sorry about that. That was,
Listen,
yeah, that was nobody.
Cairo, listen. We both want to change the narrative, right?
Yes.
This is how you help me do that. You mentioned something earlier. That can be a possibility, but only over time as we work together and build our trust for one another. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Now, the reason I can't do the truth serum is because I need you to take a leap of faith, because that's true trust, not compliance. Fair?
Fair. Alright. Call you in a bit.
All right.
Prince?
Carol?